I was really curious to solve the mystery of Arthur's number nightmare. I'll be honest, I wasn't that impressed with the final outcome. I thought it was a bit flat, it felt a little bit boring and not that interesting. And also, really didn't make any sense, to be honest, either. So I enjoyed most of the episode until certain things were revealed, and it kind of just left me feeling less than satisfied with the episode overall. This is the first segment in the third episode of the 13th season of Arthur, and I'm not going to actually explain what happens. Because obviously, if you're watching Arthur, I recommend the episode still, but I will say I wasn't that satisfied with it. But if you like it, I'd be keen to know. Maybe some people prefer it more than me. But Arthur and his friends happen upon this list of everybody's names in their class, and they all have numbers next to them. And they begin to assume that it's the class ranking, with Arthur at number 2, and Francine is last on the list. She's the lowest number, and she is worried that she's ranked the lowest. And they all become kind of paranoid about this. Buster becomes obsessed with his number, and it's all about trying to work out what the truth actually is. And I won't say any more than that. The whole episode I thought was pretty compelling because I was keen to find out. And it didn't give anything away. I don't think it was too obvious. I was really fascinated. And Francine gets herself into a pretty interesting costume at one point as well, which I rather enjoyed. So the whole thing was pretty enjoyable. And then it ended, and I just. I don't want to say I felt cheated, but it definitely felt like a bit of a cop out, a bit of lazy writing, not that interesting, and didn't make that great deal of sense either. So it depends on whether you're that bothered about the journey or the destination. The journey was good, the destination was appalling. So it's not the worst episode ever, but definitely not a great episode in conclusion. But I enjoyed watching it, so a little bit confused with how I'm supposed to feel about it. It's not a terrible episode if you take off the last couple of minutes. Arthur's Number Nightmare is, needless to say, not a personal favourite.